What do you think?
Meet Damien. Damien reached out to me 5 months ago requesting for a gaming PC. Unfortunately for him, the PC that he wanted at the time sold shortly after. Fast forward 4 months later, in February, Damien reached out to me again, but this time around with a different PC in mind. He wanted to recreate the Skytech King 95. But what is the Skytech King 95? I spent the next few days doing some research, looking for compatible parts that would best recreate this build while still retaining our budget. Then I had the plan. Starting with the basis of the entire build, the motherboard. We went with the Asus TUF B650 Plus Wi-Fi because not only was it part of the list of compatible parts, but because it also had Wi-Fi inbuilt. 8 core, 16 thread, 4.2 GHz clock speed. We went with the second fastest gaming CPU, the Ryzen 7 7800X3D. The RAM, CL30 clocked at 6000 MHz. The SSD, 1TB Gen 4, 7300 megabits per second read speed. Now that we're done prepping the motherboard, it's time to put it in the case. The cooler we're using is the Thermalright Elite Vision. In it comes 3 pre-installed fans. After installing the CPU cooler, we can now put the CPU cooler on the CPU. The power supply we're using is the Corsair RM850 80 Plus Gold. And finally, for the GPU, we have the AMD Radeon 7800 XT. Here's what the final build looks like. I was really impressed with how the PC turned out. It really is more beautiful than I imagined, which is just awesome. Every single detail, it was just really beautiful. After making sure that all the fans were working, all the lights came on, I hooked it up to a monitor to see if it does post. And shortly after, it did. So I installed Windows and Fortnite as well as other benchmark testing apps. Now it's time to load up into Fortnite. And I don't know what's happening here. I don't know, because it was supposed to load into, it literally just came on. I don't know what happened. So I decided to restart the PC and then go from there. I started off with creative mode and I put the settings on performance mode because that's typically what he'll be playing on when he's using the PC. So I thought, why don't I just test it out using those settings? It averaged between 384 and 400, and its maximum FPS was around 824. Honestly, I think that map was either not optimized or this FPS counter app that I'm using is bugging, because how can it perform better in-game than in creative? That's absolutely insane. Anyways, in-game we managed to see like almost, if not more than 400 FPS, and the maximum was 1429, which is insane for in-game. That's it for the testing for Fortnite. Now we move over to the benchmarks. I found this new software, not really new software, but I found this software called OCCT, and I was mind blown by the amount of features, the amount of services that this software provides. It literally has benchmarking tools for almost every component. You can test for RAM stability, you can test for the CPU and the RAM, you can test the GPU, all in one software. That is Wow. Lastly, I tried out Cinebench. Overall, the PC seems to be working out very well, very good, without any flaws, I'm pleased. It is the day of the delivery, and I'm so excited to get his reaction. Over the phone, he sounded like he's been very excited, waiting on the PC for like forever. And I understand because he's been saving for about 5 months now or so. So I'm gonna factory reset the PC, pack it up, and book the taxi. We arrived there safely, and I was looking around for his house, so I texted him and he opened his door. So everyone, meet Damien. We got into his room and I told him to wait outside for about 15 minutes while I set up the PC and do all like the software installation. This is the moment we showed him the PC.
That actually looks really cool. What the fuck? I think it looks really amazing, to be honest. It looks really good.
Yeah. Yep, there you have it. He loved it. That's what's up. I showed him the softwares that I downloaded and how to control the display on the AIO as well as some other things. While we were on the phone, he told me that he bought 2 other PCs a while ago and I was interested to see what specs they had. You won't believe these PCs. You see this PC right here? This PC, yeah? It cost him $600 in 2023. I was expecting like a 3060. He told me that it was much slower than that online. When I came to see him in person, yeah, I couldn't even tell whether this was a 1060 or a 1660. It was that bad, and I was shook to the core. I was like, for 600, that's insane. The other was around 300, and I was like, I mean, it doesn't look like it's worth the value because the GPU was even unrecognizable, but as long as it served the purpose when he bought it, I guess that's alright. I'm glad you like it.
I do, I actually really love it. I didn't expect to see that with the Dragon Ball thing.
Goku?
No, how do I put it? I know you asked it, but like...
It was a successful day today. I'm glad that I was able to build him his dream gaming PC, and that PC is gonna serve him a long time to come. So we kind of went higher than the actual specification. So we kind of recreated the Skytech King 95, but we added a little bit of a spice to it to make it better. And yeah, it took a lot of effort to make this happen. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. See y'all in episode 2. Bye bye. Y'all still here? You ain't gonna sleep? I'm just playing. Subscribe.